Hey, 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 beautiful people. It is 2:22:13 at 1:18 in the afternoon. I woke up into paradise this morning and the temperature was absolutely perfect. The humidity was perfect. The everything, the energies, they're finally starting to clear out. And as I was doing my posting and work this morning, I noticed a lot of persons that have had similar issues as I've had these past few days with um, the energies incoming and channeling out the lower vibrational energies back through our fields, through our force field that's around us, and out to the cosmos so that it could be replaced with more light here on the planet. And there's many, many, many of us doing it, and there's a lot of people waking up and just starting to do it. And I had a really good friend who was trying to reach out and touch me, and she and I both had an experience from her doing that as I was channeling the energies. And when I channel the energies, it's like my Merkaba, the parameters of my local light body, has counter-rotating tornadoes around me of energy, with energy going up, negative lower vibrations going up, higher light coming in, and it's going out to Mother Earth. And she tried to punch through that and reach and touch me while I was consciously channeling the energies. And these energies, as they're going out, it's like a current. It's like an electromagnetic flow, and that's what currents are. They are electricity, electromagnetic flows of energy. And as she went in to send me some love and try to touch my heart, she grounded both she and I out. And I ended up having a few blockages on top of what was going on that I was doing for the clearing for Mother Earth and humanity as they're waking up. And right now, we've got a huge mass of persons waking up globally and going, what the heck? And anyway, this dear friend, she was just had no malice to it. It was only love, but she stepped through that energy field, and that energy field is much like if you watch Star Trek or Star Wars or something, and you see a galactic ship out there with an energy field that's around it, and you've got a ship and you're coming in to fly into that energy field. You're either going to bounce off, or you're going to ground out, or you're going to blow up or something. And that's kind of what happened to both of us. And so today's video is a little bit about watching what we do. There's so many of us that, we have such great love for each other as we're waking up and feeling these energies and wanting to interact with each other. And sometimes you've got to really know what's going on with the other person before you reach out and touch them, because it can hurt you and it can also hurt them. Both parties involved, and kind of be counterproductive to the jobs that we each individually are doing. Me, I'm an energy channeler. I work with the ki, the prana, the light, the love as magnetics. That's what I do. That's why I work on vortexes and can send light and healing to various parts of the planet in massive ways. And some of us are healers, and some of us are working to free humanity, and some of us are we each have our own different skills, and a lot of those skills will overlay another's skills, although we have strengths in other areas that other individual might not have, and that other individual may have strengths in areas that we don't have. And then there's parts of it that we all share. And we each have a little bit of it all. It's just those of us here who are the volunteers, we're skilled in certain ways. We're specialists in certain things that we do. And we have to be respectful of that with each other. Well, when you're messing with energy, it's like grabbing a hold of those power lines that's feeding the house right there and hitting, the two hot lines and grounding out. And that's what it's like when somebody comes into my field, when I'm working with the energies in that way. And that's exactly what happened to this dear friend. And then we both end up having blockages of energy that we must clear and figure out how to clear, that we have to do for ourselves. I know a lot of people talk about being able to clear energies for others, but when it gets down into your chakra levels, yeah, they can clear negative beings, and they can clear entities that are hanging around your field that are not of the highest vibration. But when it gets into clearing your chakras and where you're placing your perceptions, especially if you're moving out of the brain duality, ego consciousness, and into your heart, we each have to do that for ourselves. And if we get jammed up and the energy is not flowing within our chakras, when you are an activated individual. Now, open chakras are totally different from activated chakras. Activated chakras, you've turned them into little nuclear power plants, and you've got them turned on and activating, and those energies are flowing. And each one of them is attuned to various dimensions and can be utilized in different ways, and each one of them has various abilities that you can draw from it. But to clear activated chakras, we each have to do that for ourselves. And there are many ways of opening chakras that you see other teachers and yogis and stuff like that doing to allow the energy to flow through an individual. But activation is mastery, and mastery is a totally different ball game than open chakras. And when it comes to clearing your chakras and allowing the energy to flow through, we have to do that for ourselves. So in what's been going on this past week, with so much of humanity waking up and going, uh-oh, the dookie's hitting the fan. And they're really they're throwing off a lot of lower vibrational energies. It's almost like a drunk who has been in a drunken stupor, and you're trying to take him home, and you got him by the arm saying, "We're going home now," and then they go, and all that lower vibrations going all over the place, and we're trying to clean them up and take them home. And a lot of us that are the light workers, light warriors, the first wavers, have been experiencing exactly that this past week with the drunken humanity, all drunk on their materialism, their stuff, waking up to spirituality and waking up to what's really going on in the world with the Illuminati and the controllers, and they're kind of freaking out. And and it's a good thing. You got to understand, this is a good thing. It's just a part of the process. But they're waking up and freaking out, and they're releasing waves of lower vibrational vomit that many of us are channeling up and out so we can bring in more light and send it to the world. And so right now, it's a very dangerous time to, without asking permission first, to be stepping into another's field who is one of the high energy workers. And I also wish to explain this. And today, since we're at the halfway point of the Great Tribulation, or the 7 years of change from the Piscean age into the Aquarian age, it's a great day to be speaking about the waist showers and the last or third wave of the end times, 144,000, those of us who are waist showers, who have activated our heart chakras, who've stepped into ascension mastery and our true empowerment. We do this by the activation of our chakras, and when we do, we're generating electromagnetic fields around our bodies that are just outrageously powerful. And it is that energy that we work with and that we play with. And that energy has current. Current is amperage. Amperage plus the electricity or voltage equals the wattage. The wattage is how bright we shine, how much love, how much light quotient we have in our field, how much power, it's the power rating that we are. And that is nothing more than initiations. And we're all going through those initiations at various levels, and those various levels are various ranges of power, intensity, and frequency, or vibrational ranges. And it's just like wattage that's coming into, say, feed your house. Or, your house is working off of 110 and 440, and what's coming in, or 110 or 220, and what's coming in is 440 or 880 or much higher power bands that are stepped down, transformed so that your house can use it. Well, even that is stepped down from the power that's coming in from, say, your power plant, whether it's a coal burning or nuclear or whatever. Those intense vibrations are getting stepped down. And what we're doing as we're activating our chakras is we're learning how to handle more higher intense ranges of power. And we're having that go on. That current, that wattage is within our fields. And that wattage is the light. It's the conduit around us, that electromagnetic field that you feel, that tornado, that Merkaba that you feel. That's where the current really is. And it's also within our fields. That's what you're feeling within your fields. So all the activation process is doing is raising and attuning your body, transforming, transfiguring your body so you can hold more and more light, love, wattage, ki, prana, power, current, intensity. That's what it's all about. And as we do this more, and each of us have to do that on our own. That does not happen for us. We've got to choose it. We've got to love it to hit the highest levels of that. And it is that power which also creates the electromagnetic, the electromagnetic field around you, which attracts your manifestations back into your life. That is the power of attraction. That is your force field. And so, anyway, be very, very careful as we are learning to interact with each other. And before you reach out to touch somebody of a high-powered nature, you can send them love, you can send them light, but you can also step in through astrally and step into their field, and you might wish to really, really, really consider what you're doing before you do it, because it can hurt you. It's like grabbing a hold of those high-powered lines. If your body is not at it, then you go zzz, and the frequencies are too high, and it can really take you down. You cannot just have ascension immediately like that. The physical body cannot handle the frequencies and the light quotient. It would kill it. It is a step by step by step by step process as you amplify your light and your light quotient, your frequency, and your current, your wattage that's in your physical being. Anyway, that's enough for this vid. Love you all. Bye for now. We made it through the halfway point of the tribulation today. Love you all.